All right. I'm currently inside of a trade under the dollar to the Japanese yen, and I took a trade for it to finish at 12 o'clock. The trade already finished, but unfortunately it did lose. So my strike price was right around 96, so 108.96. And when I entered it right around this candle area, right? Wait, no, sorry. It was around this candle right about here. So unfortunately, what had happened was that the strike got up here, got breached on this candle, went up above it with the green being closing above the 96 mark. And then the last candle, which would have been this candle right here from 11:45 to 12, it came down back and touched that area, but didn't want to continue down into the below it. It was a sell side position. The arrow itself had formed right above this candle. Well, technically it was above this candle, sorry. So then it shifted over, and has shifted over 3 times. Everything was lining up really nicely. So everything was above the resistance. So this would have been technically resistance number 4 now, because this is resistance number 3. It was in the red area trend zone, and I had the red candle going down. So everything was lining up. Unfortunately, it just kept going higher and higher. So it wound up losing, lost about, I want to say about $77. I'm currently taking the trade again. I took the trade again following with this new candle open right here at this position. Everything's still lining up. I mean, I'm still in resistance zone number 4. I've got the red arrow going down, and I'm in the red trend zone. So I've still got 3 things going my direction. This position itself is for 1 o'clock. So I'm just needing to see and wait for this to finish in this area or lower at 1 o'clock. Currently right now I'm in $27 profits. I'm trying to potentially profit about $93 on this trade. No, I'm sorry, about $88 on this trade. So it'll give me about an $8 profit from for the day. I lost about $77 on the first one, and I'm hoping to win about $88 on this one. So we'll call it $11 profit. I'm hoping for an $11 profit. Basically break even on the day, and then just call it a day and just wait for the evening. Nothing else has really been shaping up. So I'm just kind of waiting to see if anything else kind of shapes up. Right now, I think that my biggest ally is probably the signals, the candles, more than anything else. So I'm just kind of waiting for candles to pop up, and then I'm waiting for everything else to show me that it's, 2 more indicators telling me, yes, it's a good trade. So I've tried a couple of them last week where it was just the other 3, like trend, resistance, and then momentum. It didn't really always work out that way. It kind of put me in a scared position because I started to go up there and challenge it again. So this week, I'm just doing it with candles as my main indicator and then looking for 2 more confirmations. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm up to. Hopefully this one here does finish in the positive, and I'll be back and I'll update you in about 13 minutes, check how it goes at 12:30, and then again at 12:45, and then close it out, hopefully with no other breaches. But, time will tell. All right, y'all. All right, it is 12:32, and I was watching the charts just to make sure that everything was looking good and on my side, in my favor. The only thing that I did not like with it doing its action right now at the moment is that it was right now at the moment respecting the middle Bollinger Band. So for the last, I don't know, let's say 3 hours or so, it has been respecting that middle Bollinger Band. So if I was able to, if this thing stayed down here, because it broke it, but if it was able to stay down there and stay below it, it would have respected that Bollinger Band, which would have been just another added confirmation to my sell strike price zone. So it went down there, but the only thing is that it went down and then jumped back up, and that's where we're currently at right now at the moment. I really don't want to see another one of these, because this happened at an hour ago at 11:30. So at that 30-minute mark, another one of these just, real powerful movements. You see another one of these real powerful movements at the 30-minute mark. This one here also at 30-minute mark. So yeah, anyway, I don't want to see another one of those, another real powerful movement. If I do, and I lose this trade, I'm done for the day. But as of right now, it's the first 3 minutes of this 30-minute mark. I don't mind seeing hesitation. I don't mind seeing indecision. That's what I want to see. And once I get through that, I think that I'll be good to go for the last 15 minutes of this candle, of this hour. But yeah, I mean, if I could see this middle Bollinger Band get breached, get broken, and then just kind of stay and fight around this area down here, I don't know, that'd just be more added confirmation to my position. As of right now, as you can see, I'm up $60 on the trade, and at $77, that would basically be a break even, but I'm trying to go for the full win, so I'm trying to get that $90. I'll keep you updated here in about 10 minutes. When we get to the 12:45 mark, we'll check back in together. All right, y'all. All right, it is 12:45. This is now technically going to be the last candle, the last 15-minute candle for this trade. I am really in the money here. I've got $1.25 as the total strike price, and I got it at an average of $31 when it was around this area right here. And this hesitation, I don't really think that this is going to be shooting back up there this 15 minutes. I mean, stranger things have happened, but I really don't think this is going to be shooting back up there. This right here should be a pretty safe trade. Again, I would have loved and really been confident, like extra confident in this trade if this had breached and stayed below this Bollinger Band at some point over that 15 minutes, that candle right there. But it didn't, so it's a-okay. It came up there and then it shot back down, came up there and it shot back down. Right now at the moment, I just got to wait it out for the last 15 minutes and then I should have a profit on my hands. But I mean, it looks like it's got like at least two sorts of resistance, mini resistance here that were created within the last 90 minutes or so. Got this resistance right there, and then you got that one right there. You know, hey, like I said, anything can happen. This is trading, but I don't really see this going through those and you know, finishing up there. But I'll be monitoring the trade nonetheless, just to kind of see what happens, and check back in with you all around 12:58, 12:59, about a minute before it closes, that way we can watch this close together. All right, y'all. I'll see you all here in a bit. All right, everybody. So this is going to be the last 30 seconds of this trade. It has 34 seconds left on this. And it came up to that area that I was thinking was going to be a minor resistance, and it came up to it, and then it shot itself back down, and it never really breached that area. So that's also a really, really good thing, because I didn't even want it to breach that area right there to begin with. So the fact that it went up there, you know, it's like, all right, cool, time to monitor this trade just a little bit more closely. But no, nothing ever happened. So we're going to watch this trade here expire. 3, 2, 1, and that should take my account to 885, more or less. 889. Perfect. $889. I took 3 trades last night. I started off this week officially at $815. So that means that I have already gained this account 10% through 2 days into this week, which is really good considering that I'm probably not going to do any trades come Thursday and Friday, you know, Thanksgiving and then the day after Thanksgiving. There's a small chance that I might do something Wednesday morning, but I'm not going to say yes or no to that. 889 minus the 815 minus the 815, so 874 divided by 815. So yep, that's so far about a 9% gain, 9.08% gain on this account. Yeah, and that's really good. That's really good. And considering where I started off, this account was about $600. And like I've told you before, I was doing a different strategy. Took it down to $490. So yeah, I mean, I've been able to gain this account up from technically 490 with this strategy. And I mean, I've taken my losses along the way. I don't think I haven't. So I definitely taken my share of losses, but I just keep sticking with the indicator package. I just keep going with it. If I see that arrow come in, then that's a good time to start monitoring the trade and look for a possible second and third confirmations. So with this one here, it wasn't resistance number 3, it was resistance number 4. It was the red trend area. It was momentum kind of wanting to go down. And then later, I got this channel coming in here for extra confirmation. So when I went into the trade, I had 3 things. I had resistance number 4, I had the red channel area, and then I had this arrow going down. And I mean, I had the same information when it came to this channel right here. It's just that it's not 100%. It's not 100%. So when this one here opened up, and then this one here breached it, and then this one here potentially wanted to come back into my strike price and finish with a win, it didn't. I just needed like 15 more minutes because, as you can see, this one right here was the 45-minute candle, and this one right here was the next candle over. So on that position that settled at 12 o'clock, I just needed 15 more minutes for it to have been positive, but unfortunately it wasn't. But I stuck with it. I went ahead and went to the next trade, and I upped my position size from 1 to 3. And I mean, that's pretty much how I've been able to be successful, is every time I take a loss, I just stick with that same position, and I up my position size to 2 or 3 contracts after a loss. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been doing, and so far it's been working out well. And I'm only $110 away from moving into potentially 2 contracts per trade. So we'll see what happens after that. But as of right now, I'm still very, very happy with what's been transpiring. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and post up this video, and thank you all for watching.